Welcome back everyone, Costin here on Serious Gaming, continuing my walkthrough of the Banner Saga on the hard difficulty. Gonna go to the Great Hall and gonna speak with the Varl King. And off I went. The bridge stands, find some other way. Greetings from Worm Toad, Jornd. I've brought an ally. Yes, he has brought an ally. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Wait, I know you. Ingvar, among us again. Is that what the end of the world looks like? Jorn steps down from his throne to get a closer look. In the light you spy deep wounds on the Varl King. It was my last option. You look like death, Jorn. Thunder came through Grofheim, all of them, or we would still be there. A few thousand Varl remain. Bellower has been following us since Grofheim. This is what he does. What will you do? Remain. There's no better place for us than here. We make our stand at Einartoft. But even if Einartoft falls, the Varl won't be wiped out. Hakan is taking our best warriors to Arnbrang, as we were discussing. I'm not going, Jorn. We're needed here. This is not a debate. A messenger bursts through the doors, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. Stonesinger is with them. Let me bring down the bridge, as I said. It will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Mender. I said again to you and the Prince of Men and the whole Mender council were they here. I will not say it again. Hakan, you go to Arnbrang. Ivan, do not even touch that bridge. And I understood. You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Ivan, but many follow as he leaves the Great Hall. Okay, so we're gonna have a battle, a huge battle on our hands. Right. The Mender walks past great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, two black spears over his shoulders, ringed by Dredge. The Varl have backed away in fear. Iwan stops where the stilt-like creature. Suddenly, Ivor is beside you. We should help him. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook, he says. You'll probably die here, and so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? You're not doing this alone. I won't stop you, says Ivor. Fight like it's your last. You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe and soon find yourself standing behind Ivan on the bridge, wondering if you've made the right decision. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. In this particular fight, I'm gonna take people. I'm gonna take Alette, right? And that's gonna be it. Ivan is the Mender. He is quite powerful, but the problem is with him, you need some special positioning to be able to. So, we have a huge Dredge army. We have 5 units here, 5 units in the back. No, actually we have 6 units here. It's quite awesome, isn't it? You can't afford to lose Ivor, by the way. As well as losing Assault. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lose both of them. Maybe. The rest are not expendable. Alright, I don't want to lose the mender, by the way. Dead. No, I kind of fucked up big time right there. Alright then. Oh great, I have to go for that cinematic all over again. Lovely! Come on, give me the option to skip it. I can't skip this one. This particular scene cannot be skipped. I have to wait for the dialogue to play out. Once it does play out, I'm gonna position them differently, their move order specifically. Because Ivan is just not the kind of guy you want to make the first move. Yeah, I'm gonna take a let. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Very well then. Very well. I need to move, a few steps forward. The stone singer there needs to die. One bites the dust. Damage. Promoted. Son of a... do for damage. I hope the lightning will hit them all. Don't kill the mender, please. I hope he doesn't kill the mender. Thank God. All right. One renown. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Rook will kill you. Well. Alright, Rook is next. And he's almost full HP, so finish. I'm gonna move Ivor further back, by the way. When his turn comes, I don't want to die. Well, one had to die at least, right? They can't. All right. You know what? As I said, I don't care if Assault dies. But I guess since I went through all this trouble, might as well keep them alive, right? Right, Krum. And down. Very good. The battle is won, but the war has just begun. The stone singer falls hard. The howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth. And a wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. Bellower. Get the mender out of here, Ivor hisses. And run. Your legs move almost to the will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. And what happens next is not pretty. Yes, poor Ivor against Bellower. What was I thinking? For damage. That's it. His arm has been cut off. Can't avoid it. Ivor writes in agony, his arm torn clean off by Bellower's onslaught. The Sunder raises his weapon for the killing blow. Sunder, face me! Screams an uncertain Ivor, stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place watching. Yes. Well, shit, right? Iwan recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance. And even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. The Dredge are not of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hakon shouts order from above the din. Varl rush forward, bawling over surprised Dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Jorund watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Wyman, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite the missing arm, and drag him back into the city. Alright. Let's see. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Wyman piles his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivor's torn frame. That is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time he slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay, just need to sit. Before we can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5, Worry, the Weight of the Sun. Alright. So, Chapter 5. Well, I remember this place. Exeknik. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are, Juno. You also realize that the monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that is about to happen again. Yes. Not really. I live. Well, Juno lives. Interesting. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you're not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? My name is Juno. Or Juno, it means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. Well, what are you? What is your purpose? I am a mender. Mender? Ah, Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Though your memory is still fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you your prophecy. Fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. Dead? How's that? Are you God? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end, do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose, but I cannot. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? Dredge. Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you? Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Okay. I'm afraid you can't kill her. I went. Juno. You're alive? You're alive. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I'm lost swaths of memories. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about the long bridge, so I took a guess. Came after you. We saw it at Einartoft. Are you okay? Tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. The prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague, sounding like the serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. So the Dredge are fleeing from the north, I guess. That would explain why the Dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. I went. Are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the thunder, why the immortal one? Bellower. That is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we'll have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einartoft and meet me in Sigarholm. Juno will never make it to Sigarholm. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing. I find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigarholm. Go. And I went. Yes, I love you. Alright, so... lovers, eh? Very well. Very well. What next? You spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Diver. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I... You were out for a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno, she's alive. I need to meet her in Sargholm. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor on the mentor council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like most mentors. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the Dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorund sent Akan, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arbarang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigarholm. Juno's going to meet us there. Sigarholm, that's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Einartoft? Maybe, or no, I could destroy that god-forsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jorund will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, I want. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damn bridge. How would you collapse the bridge by yourself? Not by myself, I could blast it apart, but This bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the Dredge and the Varl. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave and let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What's going on around here? The Serpent, Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made, the Luma, they're the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the Dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both the races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the Dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The Dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl, who watched the borders and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They are led by Sunder, powerful Dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth and finally sent the Sunder and the Dredge deep underground. For the most part, the Dredge haven't tried to return since. Well, until now. Those Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline, so another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the Serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Mender's libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the Dredge returning. That seems likely. I need time to think about this. I understand, be quick, Rook. There has to be some way. I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Jorn yourself, he's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Saga home. Juno will know what to do. And I need supplies, somehow. Alright, let me just talk with Jorn. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue, I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away to Khan. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Assault. Don't let them across that bridge. If Assault takes us leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forgot your name. Rook. Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? I would be interested to hear. Ingvar confronted the Sunder in his youth during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he ought to do it again. I've ever killed the Sunder. How did he end up in Skorg? You'd have to pry that from himself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kendr. It occurs to you that Jorn wouldn't be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. I'm offering to help take apart the bridge. Human, if there's one more mention of that bridge... Jordan's mood changes almost instantly. If you have nothing else to say, get out of my damned hall. What is so important about that bridge? Every man I've ever thinks he'd rival the gods himself, if only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know little. You are a child, an infant, and yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jump from that bridge today, the world will not change. Now either hold fast, or take it, or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Well, I can help fight, and I can lose, by the way. Alright, Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all for watching. And stay tuned for more. Let me see here. Fight for the bridge, as they say. Yeah, I will fight for the bridge. See you later. Oh, and don't forget to check out my videos on Dailymotion as well. And if you'd like to help the channel, there's a donation link in the description below.